Full sending northbound Elgin. I don't know if they took the westbound turn onto Clinton. I'm going to assume they did, but I can't turn.
What happened to King and Air 1? Did that blow up or something?
Negative. I believe he had to go 10-7 or 42. I'm not sure.
Do we have a report or incident thrown up where for the whole thing on the freeway?
There's gonna
15985.
just heads up, the Banshee S Plus was last seen northbound Elgin right before the turn to Clinton. No confirmation of if they turned West Clinton or full sent north.
I can grab Air 1 if you guys want to put that S boost. Yes, please.
Yeah, please, because I don't want... Bradford done called himself an escort on radio earlier, so we got to build these people so he don't have to resort to doing that.
Gotta get my money. 297 transitioning Leaf 1, Banshee 900R.
Blue in color.
On blue. Last update is cocking end. Leaf 1 is 76 to code 6 for it. By the way, Richard, Vingle wants to take your legs.
Yeah, no.
Tracker updated, northbound Tongva.
Quick side thing, are we not gonna do something against Hydra just shooting us for no reason there? Like, and even though we're super lenient?
We're not gonna do anything to... What?
About it? Like, did that starting
Yeah,
to open
what
fire
happened?
us?
What initiated that?
The individual just got out of the car on Popular and just started blasting at me. I was primary at the time.
Maybe the third VAF, maybe? I don't know.
Were aggressive at all, or no?
No, we weren't.
The only vehicle I was aggressive towards was the Jugular, intentionally blocking on the ramp, and all I did was push it out the way. Oh, Banshee southbound North Rockford. Approaching the court center entrance.
Coming from Bob Smith right now.
A firm. The thing is still full sending southbound. Oh my god, I'm on two wheels. I don't know if it turned west or continued south. Oh, a U-turned. It's now northbound. And then west towards the cemetery. Off of West Eclipse.
I think you maintain west, stand by.
Hey, firm. I'm gonna cut further west. Oh, southbound Bay City. Left eastbound Marathon. Left northbound North Rockford. Left westbound Boulevard Del Perro.
1050. Yo, what's going on, y'all?
Now eastbound Boulevard Del Perro. Right southbound Movie Star Way.
I'm not used to seeing your SUV white.
A firm, yeah. Just Hydra's previously shot me and said they thought it was Rupert, and that's why they shot me. Continuing southbound Decker. Left southbound South Rockford. Left northbound Palomino. Bay 50.
Like 50. Oh my god, they're out.
Back on all four and passing the apartments. Continuing northbound. Air 1, I don't know if you've been trying to do comms at all, but I haven't heard anything.
I'm multitasking right now, sorry.
No, you're good, don't worry. Continuing eastbound Vespucci. Left northbound Alta. Disregard, they faked the left. Continuing eastbound Vespucci. Right southbound Power. Right westbound Adams F Boulevard.
Leaf 1 overhead, sorry, I had to be a lieutenant for a minute. Left Alta. Southbound Alta up to Innocence. Southbound Alta left, eastbound Carson. Eastbound Carson Ave, past Forum. Eastbound Carson over Strawberry. 22 slowing left northbound Strawberry, past the laundromat. Northbound Strawberry over McDonald's. Slowing heavy for Innocence. Continuing northbound Strawberry, right eastbound Innocence. Passing CMC. Eastbound Innocence. Left northbound Davis. Passing the ADMC block. Northbound, sorry. Northbound Davis left northbound Little Bighorn. I had a major headache.
He stole your car, sorry.
What happened to car? What? What the? Northbound Little Bighorn.
Okay, Bingo stole my car. It's Ocean King. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Left westbound Little Bighorn. Sorry, left westbound Integrity Way. Westbound Integrity Way, left southbound Strawberry. Southbound Strawberry to San Andreas. Slowing heavy, right, westbound San Andreas. Right, northbound Elgin, VCV.
Continuing northbound. Passing upper pillbox.
Northbound Elgin, past Pillbox. Elgin, Occupation, left, westbound Occupation. Left, southbound Power. Southbound Power over Belpero. Continuing southbound Upper Power, approaching San Andreas, Slide 50 still mobile. Continuing southbound Upper Power. Cross San Andreas, use southbound Power down to Lower Power in Vespucci. Cross Vespucci, use southbound San Andreas. Sorry, southbound Power. Approaching Adams Apple. Crossing, under Olympic VCV.
Continuing south.
Continuing right, westbound Innocence.
Tracker's disabled.
A firm left, eastbound
Oh.
Carson. Over Forum, continuing eastbound Carson. Slowing heavy right, southbound Strawberry. Passing Mosley's. I'm not sure who scene lead is. Right, westbound the alleyways behind Forum, continuing through the slip down to Alta.
It's me!
Block
Good for
the canals,
PBS.
block the canals. Successful block, they're under La Puerta right now, VCB. Exiting, continuing westbound. Yeah, I got it. So westbound, approaching Dutch London. They're probably gonna try and highway blast me, except I kind of can counter these now. I'm learning. We're northbound Rockford.
Just hang in there, I'm coming.
That was not nice.
Full setting northbound South Rockford.
Oh,
Continuing northbound South Rockford. Up to San Andreas.
that was not nice.
Cross San Andreas. Continuing northbound South Rockford.
Break. The interference elegy is disabled. I'm sticking with it. It's in the canals underneath Alta.
Copy. Banshees full sending northbound North Rockford now. Slowing heavy right
I
eastbound.
need you to step
Way
out with
back
your
over the
hands in the
canals.
air.
Right southbound Marathon. Sorry, Morningwood. Southbound Morningwood. Approaching
Step
Boulevard,
out.
22 right westbound Perth. Back
I'm
to
giving you
North Rockford,
ample
left southbound
opportunity to
North
get out.
Are we clear
Left.
to BS, Bradford?
Eastbound Boulevard Del Perro. I believe he did say clear
I'm
BBS
stepping
track
out,
wrong.
I'm stepping
Eastbound
out, I'm
Boulevard Del
stepping
Perro
out.
past the Life Invader. Full sending eastbound
No.
Boulevard Del Perro. You got a ground unit on it. I'm gonna try and cut him off, but they are probably
Hands behind your back.
Eastbound Boulevard Del Perro. Trying to stick with them. Eastbound Boulevard Del Perro, passing Rockford Plaza. They are still
Hands up.
Wasn't,
right,
wasn't
northbound, northbound.
in the wall.
Las Lagunas.
Flipped.
Left,
Just-
22 northbound Las Lagunas.
So we have on the Banshee right now.
They're still
Stop that.
We saw the Banshee. Right,
Stop
down
it.
the alleyways.
No!
You turning? 22.
Yes.
Taking a-
Hands behind your back.
If I'm downstairs.
Mr. Roder, are you solo dolo with allergy right now?
A firm. There is another vehicle that is approaching. They're leaving.
We have
I'm Ocean
available
King.
units to go back up roads. Primary vehicles eastbound through the parking garage. Exiting, crossing, continuing eastbound. Brake if you need to. Roads, you know that. Though eastbound up to Meteor 50, still mobile. Southbound right eastbound, taking the slip down to Elgin. Continue eastbound up to Elgin. Down into the Vinewood Boulevard, Vinewood PD parking. Continue northbound Elgin. Over bridge up to Vinewood. Cross Vinewood, 22 left, westbound Vinewood Boulevard. Westbound Vinewood Boulevard, slowly taking off, left southbound Meteor. Southbound Meteor, over Spanish, continue southbound Meteor. Over Hawick and over Occupation, transition southbound Elgin, passing Pillbox, full sending southbound Elgin. VCV. Right, westbound San Andreas.
Yeah.
Under, they look like they're setting up for a right. I think they went right northbound Power on VCV though. I do not know if they went
They
northbound.
did
or
not continue. They did not continue west.
I think they're going Integrity Way. I did not see them come out west on Integrity Way, or they might go Elgin Parking as well.
Towards
I got
the
them. Eastbound Integrity. Eastbound Integrity. Eastbound Integrity. Right southbound Little Bighorn. Southbound Little Bighorn, passing MRPD.
I got him.
Everyone is at 50%, 5-0. Southbound Little Bighorn, under Olympic. Continue southbound Little Bighorn, approaching Capitol Boulevard, crossing. Continue southbound Little Bighorn, transition southbound Roy Lowe.
Our car over there.
Southbound Roy Lowenstein past the City Hall. Southbound Roy Lowenstein. Full city, southbound Roy Lowenstein all the way to Dutch London. Right, westbound Dutch London.
Another block.
Being westbound Dutch London, 10-9 for the block.
For a block, they're probably gonna set up for another one.
Head to Autopia. They took a sharp. They late break northbound Autopia. Northbound Autopia to Davis. Left southbound Davis. 15 into a
10-15.
local hard. Leading southbound Autopia. Transition northbound Alta on the dirt path. I'm looking for blocks. I'm not seeing any. Continuing northbound, northbound Alta. Northbound
I
Alta.
have no tow
Over
available.
Innocence. Continuing
Oh,
northbound
we do have
Alta.
tow.
Under Olympic Freeway. Straight through. Continuing northbound Alta.
PD tow from PD.
Send it.
We're gonna need a tow under Alta in the canals. So just like you know, little slip that people take by sanitation down to the canals. We're right underneath that.
Hey, firm, you have a queue of 2 at the moment. I'm still doing
hey, firm.
OIS cleanup.
Oh. Wait, really?
Yep, no one told me about their cars and didn't want to come get them, so I am just towing them back to MRPD.
Be firm.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
21304 are the 2 cars that I've already towed.
Para, can you set that Los Santos Freeway approaching Strawberry?
Break. There's a gray two-door vehicle approaching the disabled car.
There's a vision units on scene.
There is one additional with me.
What car is that actually?
Banshee's turning westbound Forum. We're nearby to you right now, Road. So now's the best time for us to break off to you if we need to. Northbound up to Innocence, right eastbound Innocence, left northbound Power.
I'll be Ocean King.
10-4, northbound Power VCB. Continue northbound Power. Brown's Apple. Left westbound Vespucci. Right northbound Alta. Northbound Alta to San Andreas. Right eastbound San Andreas.
I've called for tow. It's gonna be a bit. There's another vehicle being towed by PD tow.
Approaching Elgin.
So I wait.
Approaching Upper Pillbox.
How's your day going?
Swiss, maintaining north.
I'm pretty good. I just got on duty.
Yeah, we just got shot.
Northbound
Oh, golly.
Elgin.
Yeah.
Holding
Yeah,
right for northbound
Yeah,
Elgin.
we were getting Bradley's car repaired over
Elgin.
in Mirror Park.
Approaching
and heard, like, a bunch
Spanish.
of shots
Left
and
westbound
guys all
Spanish.
over there.
Yep, that was us
Slowing
getting blasted. They're on the
over
freeway,
Medier,
not
westbound
far off.
Spanish. Over Power, continuing westbound Spanish.
I'm gonna head down there just to dissuade them from coming back for it.
Spanish. Moderate traffic. Be careful. Continuing westbound Spanish over San Vitas. Over eastbound Way. Still westbound Spanish. Over Milton. Watch for traffic. Westbound Spanish. Left southbound. Strangeways? Question mark. Left eastbound Boulevard del Perro, crossing the dirt, transitioning southbound. Oh, they flipping on all fours against southbound Abel Parkway. Southbound Abel Parkway, opposing lanes, approaching Carcerway, crossing southbound Abel Parkway, approaching the 5-way split, 4-way split, 4-way split. 4-way split, slowing, continuing southbound Las Lagunas. Southbound Las Lagunas, right westbound San Andreas. Continuing westbound San Andreas, passing the Senior Bun, slowing heavy, left southbound Palomino. Left eastbound into the alleyways up to Calais. Right southbound Calais. If there's a block in the garage, I cannot see it. Left eastbound Vespucci. Under La Puerta, regain visual, continuing eastbound Vespucci. Up to Alta, right southbound Alta. Head on, didn't head on, looked like they did though. Southbound Alta, left eastbound Adam's Apple. Right southbound Power, 22 continuing eastbound Adam's Apple. Air 1 is at about 15%, 1-5. Northbound Elgin, I can speak. Right eastbound Vespucci, right southbound Strawberry. I think I had a stroke. Southbound Strawberry. Southbound Strawberry up to Innocence. Southbound Strawberry. They have a bit of distance on me. I slowed the turn. Southbound Strawberry over Carson, over Forum. Slowing heavy. Left. Eastbound Forum. I'm looking for a block. I don't see one. Continuing eastbound Forum. I don't see any blocks. Left northbound Brogue. Right eastbound Covenant. Eastbound Covenant to Roy Low. Crossing. Left northbound Roy Low.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Over Carson, vehicle pit. Nice one. Near northbound Roy Low on the railroad. Northbound Roy Low. Proper lanes northbound Roy Low. Left 22. Continuing northbound opposing lanes Roy Low. Passing a C block up to Little Bighorn. Northbound Little Bighorn. Passing Milton Mods. Continuing northbound Little Bighorn. Full setting northbound Little Bighorn. Passing MRPD now. Continuing northbound Little Bighorn. Air 1 10%. 1-0. Continue
We got 3 units on it. I would do it now. How much do I get fuel now?
A firm Air 1 is going to brake for refuel as we U-turn southbound Little Bighorn. Air 1 braking refuel. It's all you guys.
Yeah, Yourself on Little Bighorn. Going underneath Olympic Freeway, slowing down on right West on Crusade. Can I try to do maybe a block by the
Block
train
strawberry,
tracks?
block
Or
strawberry,
strawberry block. Okay,
Vehicles flipped.
block on strawberry units.
They're gonna have a gray Elegy, they're gonna have a gray Turismo R, and a white and Calafuto. They're gonna try to flip the vehicle. Just keep blocking. Both suspects getting out. Class 2 firearms. The driver of the vehicle's hopping into the gray Turismo R. I'm gonna focus on the Turismo R. Try to keep the vehicle blocked in case they try to flip. Give me 10 westbound Adams Apple.
Yeah, where's Samuel?
Bradford, I was primary, but considering I'm no longer on the pursuit, whatever decisions do you need to make, go ahead.
Goes maintain a westbound Lindsay Circus. I'll stick onto this vehicle. I am hotboxing. I'll just stick onto it for the meantime.
Rose, there's a GTR on the underneath Olympic Freeway towards Little Bighorn. That car blocked us going like 100 miles an hour, like while we're going. So they're about 50 feet away near the car park on Crusade, on the grass area.
The Great Turismo is still maintaining southbound North Rockford. It's crossing Bob Smith, approaching Vespucci, and emerging eastbound Vespucci. I am hotboxing, and it's fast as fuck. I'll probably not be able to keep up. Passing White Garage, passing Big Red. It's slowing heavily. It's merging northbound through Red Garage. I'm gonna try to go around. Last seen northbound through Red Garage.
You might have a white Puto spoiler coming in.
Hey, that's involved. It was doing the block in Lower Strawberry. 100% involved. I still got the Gray Turismo R. It's maintaining northbound Movie Star Way towards Life Invader. Slowing right eastbound towards South Boulevard at Perro. Merging eastbound Dorset. It's up to y'all. Do you have sufficient on the primary vehicle or no?
Tonight we should have it covered.
Copy. Just come to my pursuit then. Primary driver of the S-Class Boost. Maintaining southbound at Las Lagunas Boulevard. Slow and left eastbound Arcadius exiting Alta.
We might need to break for the situation that Remy might be kidnapped. That will take priority over some interference vehicles.
It's not. I can't confirm at the minute, but she's not picking up her phone.
Yeah, we're just waiting for confirmation on that, so just keep that in mind.
We'll break off if be maintaining northbound Alta. Right eastbound Lower San Andreas. Maintaining east towards Power. Left northbound Lower Power. Oncoming correct lanes to travel. Exiting Elgin. Taking Elgin right eastbound. Right southbound Elgin, exiting San Andreas, stand by. Maintain a left eastbound San Andreas.
Eastbound San Andreas over Strawberry, right southbound Center. Southbound Center, left eastbound Center's Passage up to Little Bighorn. Left northbound, that's Adley, sorry. Northbound Little Bighorn. Northbound Little Bighorn up to Integrity Way. Left westbound Integrity Way. Entering the Integrity Way tunnel, everyone be speed.
Southbound exiting, maintain and west exiting Alta, left southbound
Regain
Alta.
Visual. Southbound Alta, passing fucking Arcadius, right westbound into the Arcadius building. VCB?
Right northbound Las Lagunas.
Regain visual. Continue northbound Las Lagunas over Del Perro Freeway, transitioning northbound South San Vitas. Holding left northbound 8 Milton Parkway. Over Carsway, continue northbound 8 Milton Parkway. Northbound 8 Milton Parkway, right, northbound right eastbound Hollick. Eastbound Hollick Boulevard. They're gonna lose me on the straight out, slow to turn. Eastbound Hollick. See.
390 is back on frequency. What's the current status of PD tow?
I am swamped. I just got another call. I am dropping off Harmony now.
Hey, firm. Which vehicle are you currently towing?
A VAT vehicle.
A firm. Was it taken from Mission Row?
Firm.
A firm.
I am literally dropping off right now. I will be 76 to you.
A firm. So the thing with VAF vehicles is once they're in our custody, the VAF is going to stick regardless of whether or not it gets put in the impound lot. So if there's outstanding tow calls, the priority should be pulling those to Mission Row first.
Could you speak to Brandy on that? That's not my call. I just did an order.
A firm. Randy, what you up to?
Hi. I'm helping in this pursuit. Why do you need me to break off? Because I'll be fine with that.
No. I called for a PD tow, and they put me in a queue of 2. And I then found out that the cars were already VAFT vehicles that just needed to be brought to impound lot. And I told PD tow that they need to prioritize outstanding calls to pull cars to Mission Row, because once we have a vehicle in custody, it doesn't matter if it gets stolen outside of Mission Row or anything.
She was bringing back cop cars for some.
Yeah, no, she prioritized bringing one of the VAF cars to an impound lot, and when I said,
that's because I told her to. That's my fault. All right, that's my fault. Sorry, I didn't realize it was a VAF vehicle. I thought it was just like a regular vehicle.
Wait, which one?
The one that you called for on somewhere. I forget when I was on the radio as well.
So I don't know if we're VAFing this. It did block, not at crazy speeds or anything. I mean, technically it still qualified for assault with deadly, but most importantly, it's just the fact that like we have 2 units sitting watching over a damn car that we can't do anything about until it's sorted. Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna get this shit towed. Disregard. We're good.
Okay.
I'm attaching to this receipt.
Okay, but in future, do I tell her to tell Toad?
There should never be a priority.
To MRPD?
From the bringing stuff to MRPD should take priority first, because we have
that's my fault then.
Cops babysitting cars for no reason.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Bye.
Right, got it. Sorry, bye.
Send it.
Disregard. Disregard the. Actually, never mind. Sorry. The vehicle under Alta will be the next one whenever you're clear.
I am 76 now.
Matilda, you're clear to break off and assist with the pursuit as a parallel unit. You good, Matilda?
Yeah, I'm good.
You're I don't know if you heard me. You're clear to break off. I'll stick with the car. PD tow's not too far out.
Alrighty.
Thank you for the assistance. Appreciate it.
Welcome. Yeah, for sure. All right, stay safe.
Alex Harris, shots fired. Who's responsible for that? Madeline.
They could have gone anywhere.
Yep, it's under the bridge.
Something with that car. Was that a GTR that we were chasing?
I think I see it. Maintain a westbound Boulevard Apparel. Wait, stand by. I think I last saw a westbound Boulevard Apparel. Like approaching the church and everything by Boulevard Apparel and Stringwoods Drive.
Just a regular.
I'm uncertain, so it just needs to be brought to Mission Row for now.
I think they took like a right northbound or a left southbound at some point.
Alright, I'm gonna go up into the hills off Gentry then.
It was an elegy we were chasing, right? A gray elegy?
Negative. It was a gray Turismo R, 2 times occupied. Male driver, bald, with a mask.
Hey, Farm, it was likely Idiot, because that was the same vehicle that picked up the individual from the elegy at the Alta block.
Hey, Farm.
Sorry, this is just, it's hectic today.
No, you're good. You're good. It's
Everyone, if
just
you can, yeah, just start code
I'm
16
trying my best to
off-road
sort
somewhere
of
here. I'm
manage
guessing they're gonna be
resources,
repairing the alleyway
and
somewhere,
the
but-
reason the priority needs to be bringing vehicles to Mission Row is because, again, once they're there, especially for a VAF vehicle, it doesn't matter if it gets stolen. It's still receiving its VAF. It doesn't matter if it makes it to the impound lot.
I'm just doing the order of calls, and I apologize.
No. You're good. You're good. Don't worry. You do not have to apologize. You are good.
Remy is kidnapped.
Alright, if we have confirmation that Remy is kidnapped, everyone is gonna break for channel 2 as well. That is gonna take priority, especially with me.
Richard is saying he's on the phone with them, and then it's more likely than not that she is kidnapped.
10-4. Alright, everyone transition channel 2.
All right, 390-76 to Mission Row. Actually, I think this vehicle's waterlogged. Bradford, do you know how fast you're traveling when you got blocked at Alta?
Let me read the line. Let me see. I think it was excess 100, like above 100.
It was
but let me
crazy.
double check.
No, apologies. The first elegy by the sanitation into the canal block.
Oh, that? I mean, I knew they were gonna have a block there, so I was trying to squeeze through. So I was speeding simply to squeeze through. So I would not VAF it in my opinion.
A firm. All right.
I would more VAF the second.
The second
block
one,
than the
A
first
firm. Got it. All right.
Yeah, the one that we got blocked was a gray elegy. I think it was registered to Thomas Helbeck. I'm not sure.
A firm. That I'm not surprised about. 390-76 Mission Road to sort out this vehicle, and then I'll be en route to deal with the situation on 2. All right, so I did just get confirmation that this is not being VAF, so I can put in the request. Do you have any outstanding calls?
I have to talk to Espino.
Stand by. Espino's, do you have, or are you still on one?
Sean.
Okay, firm. Do you have any outstanding requests for PD tow?
Yes, I have a Banshee that's at MRP that needs to be transported.
A firm. All right. Is it inside the garage?
Inside the garage.
All right. So the current LG is being taken off the tow truck. I'll put in the request. Is it just going to be Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto.
All right. I'm going to pull that car up and put in the request that PD tow take it.
Oh my
I'm just going to get a
gosh.
photo of this. I mean, listen. Wrong button.
Yeah, no one cared about their OIS vehicles. Oh.
Which vehicles?
201, another vehicle, and 304.
That's confusing.
They were left there unseen, and I even offered to take them back.
Are they still on duty?
I have no clue. I don't know who they are.
Neither do I. Or just a moment.
So that's what caused the backup of everything.
Yeah, the officers should have been brought immediately back to their vehicles. I don't quite know what happened. All right, tow request for this is in. Just a heads up.
One's missing.
That one is also going to receive a request. I'm going to wait until you return.
Please, yeah, please.
Because otherwise I know you won't be able to do it. So just
It's
311. I unfortunately have to head over to channel 2. Listen, if that car gets stolen, it is what it is. Yeah. I'm not too fussed about it.
No, I know what's going on. I gave as much information as I know. She was here, off-white outfit, and in her pink four-wheeler.
217, 1041, 1080.
Right. I have to go assist with this situation on 2, but you're clear to take this, and 311 when you're good to take the other one, and I'll swing back around.
Do you all need backup roads?
All I know is that there's a potential kidnapped off-duty officer on channel 2 that we're looking for, but that's the only context I have.
Great. Okay, I'll come on.
All right.
It's Remy.
Single's making Richard bite off his own fingers right now.
Where?
On the phone. We're on Palomino, just by the 24/7, facing southbound. He's trying, but he hasn't cut through the bow. But he's biting his own fingers. Rose, get here now!
I'm on the way. Tell him to stop. Girl, I ain't gonna make it. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. I'm good. I'm good.
Check. Alright, what's going on? Where are we looking?
We're just code 6ing the city for what we last known as a orange/reddish in color sports vehicle, potentially occupied 2 times, flag 1060 potentially. A number of unknown variables. Everyone is RTB for refuel at MLP.
He's taking off now. Richard is taking off now.
I don't know where she is. I tried to make a deal and Brandy stopped it. Brandy's killed Remy.
I stopped him from biting his own fingers.
Did we get anything at Davis Hospital? Anything at all?
Nothing in the south side. We had Air 1 searching. Nothing in south side.
Did you check in the car park of Davis? Anybody? We got an email that said that the vehicle went back there.
Oh.
One that matched the description anyway.
He's in a CVPI right now.
I'm
tracking.
Air 1 code 6 southbound, or just throughout the south side in general. I did not have any visual on anything, but I can check inside of
There was an EMS that called in
Hello,
and said
idiot.
that they saw a vehicle
Rose, how are we
description
supposed to
going-
interfere without it being you guys deeming it as a death machine?
Wait, what do you mean?
How are we supposed to interfere?
I don't know what the question here is. In comparison to what?
Apparently, the last 2 of my boys just got called saying that they're gonna get VAF for using their cars as a death machine.
Who? What car's getting VAF?
Lucky and Thomas. Well, it was they said if we do it again, it'll get VAF for being used as a
from
death
my
machine.
understanding, the Thomas one, he pulled in front of officers when they were traveling. I was told potentially in excess of 100. I can't confirm. That 100% would get
dirt. How the fuck are they going through over 100?
I don't know.
They're going through 2 turns in dirt.
I wasn't present, so you're speaking to the wrong person. But I can tell you now, someone pulls in front of me at those speeds, I'm disabling that car and I'm back.
No shit. 100 miles an hour is fucking ridiculous.
The one that Lucky was in is not getting that. It's just being impounded.
Yeah. He said he got a call saying that it was used in a moronic way.
It wasn't. Wait, who?
Lucky?
That wasn't even.
Did you say you use it in a moronic way?
That wasn't even his, was it?
Well, no, it wasn't his, but he was driving it.
Yeah, no. Who the fuck told him that? I was the one sitting with the car the whole time, and I didn't call him.
Wait, Lucky, who'd you get a fucking call from? Who'd you get a call from? I was talking to Bradford. I thought he was talking to you.
No. The one that Lucky was definitely in, the one by the like sanitation squeeze into the canals, That is not being VAF'd. It's just being impounded. Just to be perfectly clear. Now, if an officer was going down that, ramp from form at high speeds and saw that, the intent was to go through that squeeze and someone pulled in front of an officer and they were going at high rates of speed, for sure. Like, definitely potential VAF territory.
What about when you do it and there's well enough time to stop? Like, you just got out-blocked. Like, there was just a good block against you, and you got mad there's a block, so you fucking drive straight through it. Because I've seen cops do that. I do blocks where there's so much distance, they could easily fucking stop. And then they don't. They just drive right into me.
I mean, it can still very much so be articulated that the car is being used as a weapon. You don't use a car as a means of preventing someone from going somewhere.
So in retrospect, if we interfere, you're gonna VAF our cars?
No. No, that's painting everything with a very broad stroke here.
Man, I swear to God, if I do a good block that is actually articulated and you guys are fucking so stupid and mad that you just drive right through it and then get pissed because I was doing it and then I get my car gets VAF because of it, I'm gonna be pissed.
I mean, I can understand the frustration. I can certainly understand the frustration. I'm not telling you to commit any specific crime. I'm just saying be very mindful of where these things are positioned. You mentioned something about off-road. Off-road, I don't know where off-road. What happened?
Under the Olympic Freeway, like going from fucking Milton Mods. Not Milton Mods. Fuck, the one on the corner of Crusade near the hospital.
Isn't that Milton Mods?
Yeah, Milton
are you
Mods,
talking about to the gas station?
Milton Mods. Yeah, to the gas station. That was Strawberry Block.
Dude,
it is like so hard to even get 100 miles an hour going through there.
I don't know if I agree with that. You have a lot of run up.
Yeah, but you have to
not only that,
the dirt turn.
Yeah, well, I mean, yes, but the more tricky part is that, like, for example, when you were mentioning earlier, like, if they can see us way in advance, becomes a little tricky because there's a little, like, the little side bit that people hide in, or they'll be on the opposing side of the fence in that little cubby, and then they can't be seen until they literally pull out. So if I'm full sending and they do that and it's a surprise, like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna be lenient in that situation if I'm doing high rates of speed.
All my blocks, you can clearly fucking see me.
Yeah, but not all the blocks are you. That's the issue. You can only control the factors within your control.
I'm just calling up to see, like, if you guys are going hard on fucking blocks and shit, or if it's like, because I don't even block anymore. I just get in the middle of you guys during the chase.
Much preferred, as long as you're not. Yeah, as long as you're not pitting and stuff. 100%.
Yeah,
much preferred.
I very obviously brake check.
No,
not slamming the brakes, like slowing down and like edging,
so not literally doing 190, a unit right behind you doing 190 and you're full sending the brakes. That's brake checking. What you're doing is like a rolling block,
yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah, that's far different. That's far different.
Okay, good. I just don't want my shit VAF for fucking interfering.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. The only thing I can really think of is asking that you be very strategic so that it is not a possibility that there can be high rates of speed when there's blocks.
Okay.
Not only that, but if people like repositioning for the block, like, do you know how like we'll try to push people out the way? Repositioning for a block, fine. Ramming officers' cars to push them out of the way, that is where it's very easy to articulate assault the deadly. So also be mindful of that.
I mean, what about when we come in and we say, "Hey, we're gonna bump the cars," and then slowly bump them out of the way so we can get to a car that's being blocked. Not like fucking.
You might want to use a stolen car.
Okay.
Here's the thing: Do I think most officers would VAF in that situation? No. Do I think legally it could be? Yes. Because at the end of the day, it's still using a vehicle as a weapon.
Think about if you were Espinos.
I'm gonna be real. I've been harder on vehicles, probably harder than Espinos. But it really comes down to like.
Damn, you hard right now?
No. My husband is on duty though.
Oh.
Anyways, point being, I'm probably one of the individuals who pushes for VAFs more frequently, but like it really comes down to how something happened, and how I can articulate certain things. In saying that though, just because I can doesn't necessarily mean I will. There are situations which aren't nearly as serious, you know, I'll say sort of bantery, if you will, where we'll be like bumping each other out of the way, right? Am I ever gonna fucking VAF someone over that? No.
Look, if I even do anything that's VAF worthy and I'm not the fucking primary driver, I usually leave the chase anyway.
Yeah, it's probably for the best. Probably for the best. But yeah, listen, I don't think you have much to worry about as long as, you know, you're not doing anything stupid. But you know what I am going to do because of what judges have sort of been ruling on VAFs? Anytime someone gets into an interference car, bitch, I'm getting on the megaphone. You're picking up a person who committed a violent felony. If you do not drop them off, your vehicle is eligible for a VAF. And if you don't drop them up, it's gonna be.
I don't use any cars in crimes that would be a violent felony unless I want to get them, unless I'm fine with them getting VAF'd.
Well, you say that. Like that okay, you didn't do anything. Yeah.
I do not want that VAF, so I ain't fucking picking up anyone from a violent crime with that.
Yeah, so the tricky part comes to where, like, so in this situation, in my opinion, you'd very much so still be clear, but the elegy or whatever that pulled in front of officers in that situation, they are adamant that, like, that would have received a VAF had we have gotten it in custody. But you didn't have involvement in that. No, we got the LG that Lucky was driving, not what I assume to be Helvig's. Yeah.
All right, this was a productive talk because apparently Espino's just called up Thomas and was like, if you do that next time, you're getting VAF'd.
I mean,
if you keep doing that, you're getting VAF'd.
The reality of the situation is like that can very much so be true, and I hope it's not taken as like don't fuck with us as much as it is like setting forth realistic expectations.
Well, I mean, it seems like it was like if you just it feels like you interfere, VAF.
No, we can't legally do that. We have to be able to articulate in the instance what the violent felony is, and it can't be from a prior situation. Now, in saying that, does that mean that our response in general to calls has to be like completely separated from, you know, prior situations? No, bitch, if 30 minutes ago you were fucking sitting there ramming my car and we didn't get you, and now there's a new call and that vehicle's there, you bet your ass I'm probably going to be considerably more aggressive than had I have just encountered this vehicle for the first time. But again, when it comes to VAFs, it has to be specific to the current situation.
Okay. Understood. Read and understood.
Any other questions?
No. 9.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. Well, you have a good day.
Have a good one.
Bye. All right.
Oh, pressure on tourniquets right now.
Landing in hot. Careful.
I can't drive the Scout. Like ass. What happened?
Clear banks, clear drop. Gunner or Peters, can you head back over to make sure he's not going back to that Scout, the Marshal Scout?
The 20 of the Scout.
Wasn't it a Hookies?
I could not find it. I went and looked everywhere for it. I could not find your Scout.
Hey, Verm, I will 76 to Hookies.
Alright, be advised, I was smoking crack, the butt's no hand, I do have the knife. I'm gonna go ahead and MRPD and run now.
Wait.
I had to put the hand in the trunk.
Referencing the vehicle at Hookie's, was that the one with the dash cam?
Yes, there's one with a dash cam. It's quite far at the bottom now.
Affirm. I'm gonna head over to Mission Row now, and I will check, see where it's located.
Thank you.
Dark, be advised, I got a call from some pizza man who wanted your location as well. While we've been searching.
Yeah, I got the pizza gang after me too, man. It's not my day.
He told me if I didn't give information, then they would come after me too. I said that's too damn fucking bad.
Tell them you're on vacation.
Randy just jumped out of Arrow 1.
I'm fine. I'm built back. I'm built in.
Actually, okay. Smooth. Arrow 1 is 76. Where's the last known location of the Marshal Scout?
Cookies.
Or at least 176.
Alright, I am 23 at Hookie's. I'm not seeing it.
I'm not 100% sure, but it was definitely Grey Oceanside with the parking lot on the side of the road in the dirt.
10-4.
Oh, I can put in that request.
Dash cams, right?
Stand by. I'm at Mission Row. I'm going to be looking at the dash cam shortly. As who?
Dark, did you
I'm not
see
sure.
what
I
was
have
on
very
scene or
little
no?
context behind what's going
I
on.
haven't been to see no.
Okay, it's written in blood and it says you failed her, Dark, and you will fail another. Ha ha ha! In quotes, Joker laugh.
You don't want to see it. It's disgusting.
The thing that I
there's a
switched over
note.
radio
There's a note
just
here
to
written
see
in
if I can help with the
blood,
search, and I heard her
across the
hand
street
was
from Hookie's says
missing.
you were too late. Ha ha ha! Joker laugh.
I was not on radio, so I have zero
Wait,
context.
you see the dash cam.
We are. Request is going in.
Negative.
And request is in. I gotta go check dash cams. I'll be back.
If something happens to me, that's where I was.
Guys, that blood was not there, and that writing in the blood was not there when I
Guys,
coached
alley in the
over by
scout.
Hookie's.
Put a code 6 down on the beach area.
PD from
just-
EMS. I need someone to come down and put Remy in the vehicle for me. I'm kind of having an issue. I have silly arms.
Wait. Please, I want you to come back up and document this bloody scene up here by Hookie's, please.
Yeah, already did. Already got it.
Alright, sorted there. You will check all those vehicles as well, see if they might have been the one that he used there. We're likely on the lookout for a Marshal Scout, silver in color.
Do all Marshal Scouts have dash cams?
This one did. I checked it literally before.
Okay, so the only Marshal Scout I see is the one that Gunner's driving.
It's possible that some locals came and took it before I got to the truck. It's possible. Because I was looking at it on dash cam, and then I went out to the location where I believed it could be, and I didn't see anything there. And based on the blood, it most likely was Hookie's. It could be that a local took it.
Affirm. Just for context, looking, I see Marshal Scout Gunner, and then I see Marshal Scout 2, and that is no longer showing as active.
Go all the way down. Go all the way down.
Affirm. There's nothing all the way down. The last thing listed is Bradford's Taurus. And there's, aside from that, there's a Premier, but no Scout. SASM Scout, but it's red.
Okay, that either means that it's been parked or he's taken it out.
Affirm. Just to clarify, was it the SASM Scout? Like,
yes, I believe so, yeah.
Affirm. It is no longer active.
Break, can someone clear CMC, please? I don't know if he's going to be sick and twisted and wait at CMC or something.
Girl, of course he is.
We're 76 to CMC
Hello.
now.
Oh my God, wait. Have y'all been on duty this whole time?
Well, we've been training.
Okay, all right. Got it.
Be advised.
I didn't want. I don't want to get yelled at. I hate when I do dispatch job. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we're going.
All
All
right.
Report
this
for me, mate.
shift 3.
Ooh.
Dispatcher training.
Thank you.
Well, hello. It's nice to meet you.
Just for now, we need to get it in.
You've been doing a great job from what I heard.
But I don't know about that one. I got shot my first call today.
Air 1 is mobile again. Where do you guys need me to go?
You did run into the 78.
I think
I
it's
saw
still in
you.
probably the city.
Guns blazing.
From
41. I'm there. I saw it.
You saw it? Was you on the dash cam?
No, not on the
Break
dash
off
cam.
for Fuel and Sandy.
I was telling
Cole,
Ajax
just
about the
continue
dash
escorting.
cams. We probably could look at them real quick.
Yeah, I got you.
Good luck.
I would have ran out. I wouldn't have made
Wish
it.
y'all the best. Have a good one.
You are good, don't worry about it.
I'm gonna code 6 down Cassidy Trail to see if I can find any signs of Vingle and Scout, but
Hey, you got lucky. That thing was about to be subject to a fucking tow. Hey, I need you to cover me before these guys come and shoot me.
What? Huh? Who's
Hey,
doing
how you
what?
Doing? Cam Alto, tiptoeing. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. You were gonna tell me?
Yeah, you're in the no parking
Did
zone with your
someone
lights
can
off.
see that?
No, my lights were on.
No, they weren't.
Oh.
They still ain't on.
Oh, so they're actually on. Unfortunately, the
I think
lights
we're gonna
don't
be there
work, but
before
they're
you get there.
on.
Can someone else clear it out?
Hey,
I just processed the knife.
I mean, if you take a look at the dash, the lights on the dash are on. I'm sorry, but the penal code doesn't clarify which lights have to be on.
It does. It says emergency
Yeah,
lights.
No, it doesn't.
Do you want us to wait
You need to
then, or-
recheck it.
Yeah, just wait until I arrive.
Unless it's changed in the past week.
Come on, you think I don't know this stuff? Come on, I live my life perpetually doing stuff like.
Would you like me to keep Remy in the car for a second?
There we go.
Government vehicles with lights and/or sirens on are exempt from this statute.
Yeah, just keep her for 1 second. Feel like it's
Where
a
does it
rush,
say
you know?
emergency lights?
Hey, you don't have no lights on.
Yeah,
Your
No.
headlights ain't on.
My
your
dashboard lights are on.
She should be good.
Hey, not in my eyes. Not in my. Hey, listen, not in my eyes. There, pal,
I
all right? And I'm the one that has to
even
fix it.
the you see the screen in the middle? It says Vapid. Bitch, it's on.
Cassidy Trail.
That's a light.
Nah. What am I going to do? Take a picture of the lights inside of your car?
But no, you just have to acknowledge that they're on. And
How
it's
about you just park illegally? You know what? You cops.
23 at the front, no visual.
Listen, I hate to break it to you, but you're not gonna win this fucking fight. All right?
Oh, I hate to break it to you, but you would not win this fight.
Really? Did you know that there's no exemption for tow truck drivers? So every time you pull up to an illegally parked car and you step out, towable. Don't fuck with me.
Hold on, I got lights on.
Not a government vehicle.
You pass the ammunition, just do it.
How about this?
Sounds like a not me problem. Whatever the fuck you have to say is a not me problem.
Hey, guess what?
we're
They
coming in
can't
with
even
right
winch
now.
my tow truck bastards. How's that sound? You want to play the game? I'll play the game. I'll be gone before they can even get there. I'll be gone before you can even put in the goddamn.
You'll
request.
literally end up in jail.
I ain't gonna end. Listen, they've been trying to throw me in jail for days. I'm a clean-cut civilian. I got my civilian weapons license. I bought my business license. Tiptoeing's going on the map. Your days are numbered.
Listen, bud, I don't give a fuck at all.
Dark, are you in this?
Not a single one.
LSPD vehicle?
Good.
Yeah.
Cause guess what?
What?
I don't give
You're not
a fuck
doubled up. You're
either.
just alone in that car.
Yeah, I'm just
Guess what?
That's-
I don't give a fuck either.
That's good to hear, pal. That's good to hear.
I'm willing to fucking ride it out and just see what the fuck happens.
Really?
You wouldn't believe the things I've seen. I've been attacked fucking 100 times towing cars. The cops never respond to my goddamn calls anyway. I'll make 50 911 calls and they show up to try and arrest me.
Leave a message or something.
The way I look at it is, I'm in charge now, Kimasabe.
You're in charge of what?
You're looking at the god of the
Dingle
tow.
did initially pull up to MRPD. He was
What are you in
driving the
charge
car
of?
Inside of the MRPD
I'm in charge
lobby.
of parking around here. What I say goes.
Well, I mean, you can think that, pal. You can. But
I don't think it. I know it.
I unfortunately don't think it's gonna work in your favor. Listen, if you want to fuck with other people and they don't want to pursue anything, that's on them. But don't fuck with me.
I'm going after you. You're gonna let your guard down eventually, and then
okay,
subject to tow. You can pick your cop car up at the fucking impound lot. Hey, next time I start hearing a bunch of cops getting shot, I'm going down to where you guys were shot and towing all your fucking cars with my goons.
You know that all of them are
payday.
gonna have their lights on, right?
Hey,
or is that just a fact that like you're unwilling to acknowledge is gonna be true?
I bet you some of them won't have their lights on.
No, they'll all have their lights on.
It'd be a real shame if a tow worker in a mask went down to where you guys were all shot down and turned all your sirens on, and then just left.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It
It'd be a real
would
goddamn
be. It would be a
if that
shame.
happened.
Yeah. You're not wrong. That definitely would be a shame. But then surely you can't be surprised if, like, you know, PD don't want to respond to your 911 calls because you're typically causing problems.
Hey, I don't cause problems. I'm just doing.
You can't say that when the first thing you fucking said is you're lucky as soon as I got in my car.
Yeah, you are lucky. Hey, it's because I'm reminding you. I'm like, hey, you ever seen the Flintstones?
Yeah. Yep, I
You
have.
ever seen that little spaceman on Fred's shoulder? That's me. Hey, dum-dum. Maybe you should park better. Hey, dum-dum. Why don't you fucking park better, dum-dum? That's me. Not hurting nobody. Just flying around on your shoulder saying, hey, dum-dum. Park better, dum-dum.
So I'm curious, why this vehicle to the right, why is this being towed here?
It's illegally parked down at the Senior Buns.
Okay, so why is it being brought here?
In case anybody tries to shoot at me.
Oh, well, this isn't a tow law, unless the PD requested tow.
Hey, listen, I've been shot. I get shot at 9 out of 10 calls. All right?
Yeah. Listen, pal, I'm gonna need you to pull it over.
It's already pulled over.
Hello.
Hey,
Senior Deputy Rhodes of the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. Badge number 390. Reason for the stop today is unauthorized parking.
It's authorized.
By who?
By me.
Well, it unfortunately doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. Tell you what, though. Tell you what. I can let you off with a warning this once. However, you are going to have to keep. You're going to have to keep your tow business out of here. Okay, I'm going to trespass you from this property. Have a wonderful day.
Trespasses have to be in writing and ordered by a judge. I'll ask.
I specifically have told you not to return.
My next car that's illegally parked back here.
No, you're not. You're not leaving that here, sir.
Hey, watch me. Hey, you can't be here all day. Hey,
sir, if you're not bringing this to an impound lot, I will have to. I will have to cite you for joyriding. You can't take a vehicle and just leave it somewhere that isn't the impound lot.
I'm not leaving it here.
Oh, I thought that's what you were gonna do.
No, I come down here to register the impound call and then I leave.
There ain't no reason to register the impound call here.
Brother, all right, look, you know something? How about you go put on a fucking vest? All right, put on a fake beard, and we'll go tow cars for 30 minutes, and you tell me not coming back here.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Listen, I didn't sign up to be the scum of the earth. Get out of here, pal.
I'm a civilian.
Get out of here, pal.
Hey, you know what I love about you cops? You're all too lazy to write a ticket. Hey, fuck you and your warning.
He's got his fucking speed limiter on. He immediately pulled over. We're actually going to be out of fuel soon. Holy fuck. The scout is not scouting. Let me tell you. I love fucking with Kyle. Correct me if I'm wrong. Doesn't it also say on government property? Parks in an area that is unsafe or on government property. Okay. I think it's time we jump on Ryan. I want to save everything for Osvaldo pursuing roads. Can someone check his stream? Is he doing like a subathon or something? Because he was